Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
A local family is hit with a tremendous loss just before the holidays as a mother of two is found shot to death inside her home. Topping our news tonight at 6, Latrina Gilchrist's son and daughter believe she was killed by someone close to her.
And tonight, they're speaking out in hopes of getting some answers. Latrina lived at Detroit's Palmer Park Apartments, just north of McNichols and west of Woodward. That's where Victor Williams picks up the story.
Good person. She helped out so many people. They definitely took a real one from us.
50-year-old Latrina Gilchrist was found dead this past weekend after being shot 3 times in her home at the Palmer Park apartment building. Her children, Dynasty and Wydell, are still taking it in.
I'm just very frustrated. We had a very close bond with our mother, so it's a great loss to take.
Although her body was found Saturday morning, it's believed that she was shot Thursday, just 2 days after her birthday.
She was taken from us, She didn't get a chance to enjoy her 50s that she looked forward to. She was 50 for 2 days, That hurts.
We just had so many plans, vacations planned and everything.
The saddest part of it all is that she didn't even see it coming. She was shot while laying in bed, presumably by someone she trusted.
She didn't deserve it,
She didn't deserve it at all.
You never know what somebody is going through. You never know the situation that they may be facing every day.
After missing work Friday, her manager realized something was wrong and called officers for a welfare check. Dynasty, however, believes the person responsible is someone close.
We accepted them into our family. My kids call him Papa, so.
And Latrina's family is pleading with you to contact DPD if you know anything. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Okay, Victor, thanks.
Detroit police set to roll out new tools for officers that don't involve deadly force. The department is calling them non-lethal weapons. It includes pepper ball launchers, projectile launchers. There's also new body cameras that will now upload clips straight to the cloud. Changes come after 2 recent deadly shootings of people in the middle of mental health crises. DPD leadership says the changes offer officers more options to end tense situations without costing a life.
There is no officer that takes duty every day that wants to fire their weapon. We always want to go out and try to resolve these issues as peacefully as we can. These tools that you see on this table will give us the opportunity to do that.
Officers are trained on these new weapons, but it's important to note this does not replace any of the other weaponry at their disposal, like, for instance, tasers. It's just in addition to.
Michigan gasoline prices keep falling. The state average today is around $3.25 per gallon. Here in Metro Detroit, you can expect to pay even less. $3.09 according to AAA. That's down 19 cents from last week. A month ago, we were paying nearly $4 a gallon. Megan Woods joins us live with reaction from drivers and what the experts are saying about how long these prices could last. Megan.
Yes, Kimberly, this is very exciting. So those numbers continue to drop. We're here in Corktown at a gas station where you see behind me prices are $2.99 a gallon. Here you could see $3.09 for regular gas if you pay with a card. And the exciting news goes from there. AAA is saying the state average is 85 cents less than what it was this time last month. So not only are these prices dropping, but they're dropping fast.
Christmas most definitely came early.
Amen. Absolutely.
You might remember over the summer when gas prices were around $5 a gallon.
Oh yeah, 120 just to fill it up.
Now, drivers like Zeus Moore are saying it only takes half as much.
Now, it's 60, 70 bucks, depending on what gas station I go to. Especially out in Inkster, it's like $2.39 or $2.29.
The state average is now down to $3.24, according to AAA. In Pontiac, drivers are finding gas under $3 a gallon, keeping more money in their pockets.
It's nice to see things go down. Saving extra money, especially around Christmas time, is definitely a great thing.
The state average is still 4 cents more than this time last year, so the hope is those prices continue to drop.
I hope so. I wish we can get back to Corona prices. That'd be really nice.
We asked an expert, Tom Cloza, over at Oil Price Information Service, also known as OPIS.
The short answer is yeah. We're going to see gas prices continue to drop probably into January, January of every year tends to bring the lowest demand for gasoline. Tomorrow's price will be the first time we're under $3.25 nationally since October 7th, 2021. So there's some pretty good news on the horizon.
Now, there's a lot of talk about the oil spill in Kansas and the Keystone Pipeline shutting down, but he predicts that that won't impact gasoline supply or prices. He believes that prices will continue to decline and we won't see an increase in prices until the spring, but we just have to see. In the meantime, we're just excited that the prices are going down. Live in Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Yeah, let's hope they continue to go down or at least hold steady. Megan, we appreciate that so much.
Now to the latest on Novi's Paul Whelan, who remains imprisoned in Russia after watching fellow American Brittany Griner flown home in a prisoner swap. Paul's sister met virtually today with members of the Biden administration. Elizabeth Whelan says she spent 45 minutes talking to State Department and national security officials about her brother's case and presenting ideas on getting him home. On Sunday, former President Trump posted on social media saying he would have gotten Paul Whelan out, but wouldn't have traded him for the Russian arms dealer who was involved in the Griner prisoner swap. Paul's brother David responded on Twitter saying the former president showed little concern for Paul during his time in office.
Well, Friday we told you about the big hospital merger between Michigan Medicine and Sparrow Health. Today, U of M is announcing more big plans for its health system. It's called the D. Dan and Betty Kahn Health Care Pavilion. It's a new 12-story hospital under construction right now on the Ann Arbor Medical Campus. It's named after longtime philanthropists, the Kahns, whose foundation just made a $50 million gift to the university. The new facility will have 264 private beds and will focus on what doctors are calling complex care for patients having multiple issues at once. It's scheduled to open in fall of 2025.
False hope has driven many a Detroit Lions fan to the brink of madness over the years. When the team started off this season losing 6 of their first 7 games, it seemed there would be no illusions this time around either.
Yeah, but 5 wins in their last, 6 games have really raised some eyebrows here. The Honolulu Blue getting a heap of praise nationally. And now Bernie with Sunday's win over the Vikings. They're what, 6 and right there, 6 and 7.
6 and 7 it is. A real possibility for the playoffs, as Jamie Edmonds explained at 5 o'clock. But is this moving the needle on any of the most long-suffering fan base? Well, Jamie's been checking in on the faithful.
Hey there, Bernie. You know, I'm taking the pulse of the people out here, and I will tell you, they're back on the bandwagon.
I think we're drinking the Kool-Aid. We're all in.
These two ladies were at Ford Field yesterday. They say the atmosphere inside was electric. The Lions continuing to surprise.
They were playing ridiculously well and just all these different plays that I hadn't seen them do before. It was really cool.
It was really exciting. It's so nice to see the Lions showing up and beating big teams.
Like the 10-2 Vikings yesterday, the Giants on the road earlier this season. The Lions are 5-1 in their last 6 games, and the city is buzzing.
I am excited about the Lions. They're doing so good.
I'm very excited. Finally can be extra proud when I go out of town and wear my Lions gear.
Even if the Lions win out, there's no guarantee they make the postseason. But if the stars align, and it does happen, watch out. What if they make the playoffs then?
Oh my God, if they make the playoffs, oh, I think Detroit is going to go crazy. It's long overdue. Well, long overdue.
She was so fun. I mean, watch out if this team makes the playoffs. They have 4 games to go. The Jets are struggling. The Panthers are struggling. The Bears losing record. And Green Bay they already beat. This is a real possibility. And I hope so for these fans because, like you said, it's long overdue. Guys, back to you.
No question.
Love
Pretty
that
good.
one lady's reaction.
You and I were talking earlier today. If they should somehow make the playoffs, nobody's going to want to play them if at the way they're playing.
That's
right
true.
now.
But this whole streak with the one thing they've done, I think they've guaranteed themselves a primetime game next year. And we haven't seen that in a long
too long.
time.
That's,
Right?
So right.
Yeah.
All right, Bernie.
See you in a little bit, Bernie. Thank you. A big surprise for people who were stopped today by sheriff's deputies in Wayne County. Instead of tickets, Sheriff Raphael Washington and the deputies handed out gift cards. People were given Kroger gift cards ranging from $100 to $250 in front of the sheriff's office on Woodward. Sheriff says the goal is to help people during the holidays as costs continue to soar.
Well, there is nasty weather all across the lower 48. For us, I guess we're doing something right.
That's right, because we're going to miss a lot of what's going on in other places. Let's get over to Paul and see how we're looking, Paul.
Yep, we're starting off this winter just like last winter with the storm track to our west that puts us on the warm side. So we're not going to get any of the big snow that they've been seeing out in the plains. Right now we have pretty quiet conditions, 37 in Detroit. Notice it's colder in Ontario. 1 Celsius is 34. 2 below Celsius is 28 degrees. There's actually been a little partial clearing here in Ontario. That's why the temperatures dropped off. But for the rest of the metro zone here, it's generally mid-30s here, 37 in Livonia and Taylor. In our south zone, we have 35 over in Dundee, 36 at Lambertville, 35 in Saline, and we have 35 right now also at Carleton and Monroe. In our west zone, 34 right now, Whitmore Lake, 34 in Milford. Howell, you've got 35 degrees, 36 in Manchester. In our north zone, a little cooler. We're just talking near freezing, right around 32 degrees in most areas. So for the evening hours, just a lot of clouds. It's going to be dry, so no problems there. The wind is light, and temperatures just dropping a few degrees through the evening hours. I'll be back to talk more about the big changes coming your way in the middle of the week in just a bit. But don't forget, the Forewarn Weather app is your tool. You will need it this midweek period. We have a lot of changes coming our way. It's free. It's fast. Everything you need, just go to the App Store, search under WDIV, and it's free, guys.
Okay, Paul, thank you. Still ahead here at 6, a local veteran's roof leaking water and getting worse. Then the contractor he hired to fix it ghosted it. Find out who stepped in to make sure the job finally got done.
Also, a baby in Michigan sickened by tainted formula. Her parents say it may have saved her life. We'll hear from him next.